Y'all, we've just completed another week of groups, which means that we're heading into week 3, which is crazy. I feel like time is absolutely flying by. One of the coolest parts of leading a group is that God has placed each of us as leaders in a position to make a difference in the lives of others. And one of the ways that we do that, and specifically in our group, is by caring for our group members. And I want to encourage you this week, make a special effort to care for your group members. Caring for them can look anything like praying with them, praying for them, just dropping an encouraging text message to them, just something that communicates that you as their leader care for them. One of the resources that we provide for you as a group leader to help you care for your group is church teams. So by keeping your roster accurate, what you're going to be able to do is really effectively and easily communicate with your group, not just the logistics and details of your group, but also it's going to help you care and communicate care to your group. Encourage you, please, please, please keep that roster updated and accurate. It really does benefit you most of all. One of the things that I want to encourage you to mention in your group this week is the Let's Go Daily Devo that we as a church are doing, walking through the book of Acts. We're going to be passing those out again this weekend. So as you head out, be sure to grab one of those. We also do have a digital copy online at the cypresschurch.tv website. So please, please, please join us in this journey. This week would make a really great moment in your group to mention just divvying up the responsibilities amongst the group. And here's what I mean. It's anything from, hey, who wants to bring the snacks next week, to maybe who wants to lead us in our prayer time, or maybe if you at some point within your group gathering do something more fun and lighthearted, such as like an icebreaker question or a game, maybe identifying somebody that can lead you through that in the next session. One of the ways that you can bring up this conversation is just by mentioning, hey, like, what's your spiritual gift? And if folks in your group maybe don't know what their spiritual gift is, mention I was made for this. That's a gathering designed to help all of us understand new depths of how God has intrinsically wired each of us to make a difference. And so just encouraging you this week to not feel like you have to carry the full weight of responsibility for facilitating your whole group on your shoulders. Kind of divvy up those responsibilities amongst the group, and help others to join in the process of putting group together. This past week, we've been talking about the forgiveness of God, and that's a big conversation to be having because it applies and impacts really all of us. And this week, we're going to continue the topic of forgiveness, but we're going to be talking about forgiving others. And I want to share with you really quick a quote from Pastor Ken that you're going to hear in the video this week, and I think that this is just huge. He says this: all of us have had to forgive someone in our lives, and we know it sometimes isn't easy at all. But when you extend grace and forgiveness, you discover what it's like to live in the freedom Christ has for you. Man, that's huge. So I am believing this week that God is going to just do something cool in our groups. That as we talk about what it means to not only receive the forgiveness of God that we talked about this past week, but then what it means to take that forgiveness that we've received and extend it and give it to others. Man, that's huge. That's life transforming. And so in the email this week, again, you got the email because you're watching this video, I've included the link to the video as well as the attachment for the discussion guide. So please, please, please check those out. And as God is just moving in your midst, in your group, please share that with me. I would love to not only hear how He's doing that, but I want to celebrate that with you. I want to come alongside you in that journey and just cheer you on all the way, cheer your group on all the way too. And so please, please, please share any stories of just how God is moving in your midst. I want to celebrate that with you. You likely already got an email in here, but an email about the soon coming time change that we are doing in our services on Sundays. And if you haven't already got that email, maybe dig through your inbox, junk mail, I don't know. Find that email. We are just shifting our Sunday services around a little bit just to better reach the next generation. And so I encourage you, please, please, please check out that email. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Man, I love you guys so much, and I want you to know that you are being prayed for this week, and just cheering you on all the way, celebrating all that God is doing in your midst. I hope you have a phenomenal weekend, and we cannot wait to worship with you this weekend. We'll see you this week. Bye, guys.